Hello everyone. We are here right now. We as in me and the electric unicycle and the camera and the microphone, right? And my safety gear, which is important. And of course myself, I'm here too. This is the Griffith Observatory. Wouldn't it be neat if on top of that observatory they had a spaceship that could travel throughout anywhere in the known and unknown universe? And the only requirement to build that is that all nations throughout the world collaborate with us to build it. Now, we don't need that. We could do it ourselves. John Searle gave us the technology, right? He gave it to us. I mean, I have books on how the technology works, how his spaceships were built. And these are public. But I'll also make videos on talking about it. I'll share the ideas of what I think I'm seeing. But I do recommend to study the works of Donald Lee Smith, which is the book Magnetic Resonance Energy Crafting Systematic Index book. And to study all the books on Thomas Bearden, John Bedini. I don't know if Ralph Ring wrote books. This is still loading. Is the camera recording right now? Yeah, it is.
She's had me on Snap for about 15 years. She's like, I want to send you videos and you can respond. That's like the only one.
Okay. I think I'm just going to cut across the grass here. I think I'm going to stand up. It's hard to sit down and go real slow. It's good practice, but I'm just not good at that yet. So you may have noticed that the camera is now on the left side of the helmet, and that's because now the cables that attach to the camera are facing downward instead of upward, where they can be pulled out when I hit a branch or a tree branch, which I'm always hitting them because everything. So here's the trick to getting, this is the secret. It's not a secret, but it's, if you ever request to have a bike path cleared for the bushes, to have the trees trimmed, if you ever request that, I was told to ask that it be trimmed enough for a horse to go through, a horse and rider to go through. That way they trim it up high enough that in a week it's not already hanging back down, hitting on the head. My glasses fogged up. Can't really see through them. Not sure what the solution for that is, because what happens is when I take off my goggles and put them down in front of the helmet down here, and then I talk, the steam fogs up the lenses. Okay, I guess I'll sit down again now that I'm not around so many people. Ooh, my foot's stuck. What happened? Okay. So what I'm doing right now when I upload videos, because I'm having trouble with the internet still, is I just unplug everything else and just upload a video. And then when it's done uploading, I plug everything back in that uses the internet. And I may have to leave AT&T. They were even telling me in their own way, they were like, if this doesn't work for you, you might have to choose a different company. They didn't say that, but that's what they were saying. They were saying, there may be no option, no, I don't know how to say it. They worded it very good. Like, they weren't saying for me to leave them, but they don't have fiber in my area. That's the thing. I mean, who would have thought to research that? If you're, that's a new video right there. I mean, I could make a video just about that. If you like uploading videos, or there's any possibility that in your lifetime, right? Because when people buy a house, it's usually for life, right? People usually buy a house for a long time because you get those 30-year loans, and it's like a lifetime loan, right? And then people refinance. I forgot all the words they use, what that's called, but I think it's one of the words is refinancing. And imagine you move somewhere and then you call the local service provider and find out that you don't have high-speed internet. When I say high speed, I'm talking about, like, imagine an upload. See, they always say the download speed. Download speeds are usually fast. Like, I have 50 megabytes per second download. My upload is 10 megabytes per second. 10 megabytes per second. Now, guess what? If you have two security systems, one indoors, one outdoors, and you have all these other devices that connect to the internet, guess what happens? Well, what happened to me was my internet just was not functioning, and they think it's because of all the devices. I've had a lot of trouble with the internet, lots of trouble. Now I can switch the spectrum, but I don't know. I remember being with Spectrum and just seeing lots of fees, right? When I went with AT&T, I didn't see any fees. There was no, like, this fee and that fee and this fee and that fee. And they had, like, promotions, basically. I think there were just promotions where there was either a promotion or that's just the standard. They don't charge you, like, when you're a new customer. So I was able to get everything I needed, and there wasn't these big fees up front. With Spectrum, there's like, there's an activation fee, and there's a modem fee, and that's every month. And I'm like, can I get my own modem? And they're like, well, let us find out. And they never answered that question. I forgot to ask again. I'm guessing we could use our own modem. Like, I'm guessing. But that's a big hole. Look at that. That was big. I don't know if you could see that. It looked like at least a 4-inch drop right there. Those are the kind of holes that, I don't know how they missed that one, because this road did get fixed. There's a lot of parts of this road that were fixed. Okay, now let me see. Do I want to go up this path? No, I'll wait until I go up here. I'm gonna make a right up here on this road where it turns into another road, and I'm going to I think that road has paths that I have choices to go on. So, but this does give an opportunity to learn my sitting down and also turning too, because there's all these turns, left, right, left, right, left, right. I have to remember, if I'm going to slow down, I have to slide back first and then slow down, because if I just lean back, it's not going to really do anything. But by having my weight shifted to the back, further back, and then leaning back, it makes more of a difference, a significant difference. I could also stay back and then just lean forward more when I want to slow down. Being able to slow down is extremely important, whether you're standing up or sitting down. There's a path right there, but I don't know where it goes. So I'm gonna wait till I see the road that turns. So just letting you know, if you want to ride a bicycle or electric unicycle or anything, whatever you have, I don't think they allow motorized, like motorcycles up here. But if you have like electric bike or not, it could be electric or not, but whatever micromobility you have, as long as it's not powered by fuel, right? I'm not sure how that goes, what the rules are for that. Now, let's see if they fix this road. I don't think they did. It already looks really bad over there. To the left, it looked really bad. Okay, hopefully they fix this one too, because this one's used a lot as well. But, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, micromobility on these paths. They said you can use the paved roads. But if you're on the dirt roads, they may give a ticket. And the way it was explained was that, well, I think you just don't know if you're going to get a ticket or not until they talk to you. But if you go on the dirt paths, there could be a ticket involved, okay? Just letting you know. Now, if you're on the paved roads like this, then that's where they want you. So they said that's okay. Look at that moon, it's big. Okay, is that a path? I think that's a path right there. I don't know where it goes though. Looks like it goes up. That might be good. That might be a good path to take. Let me think right now what I want to do. Well, I'll go straight because I don't remember where this goes right now. I forgot to frame the camera, like put it exactly where I want it. I just put it on, put the 3M Scotch 3M. I'm not sure what name you say first. You say 3M Scotch or Scotch 3M. I'm not sure. But it's extreme double-sided sticky tape, industrial strength. Bought it first at Home Depot. It comes in big rolls. It's fairly inexpensive for how much you get. The price has gone up over the years though. I think it was just over $10 when I started buying it, and now I think it's around $15 or more. $15 or more. But it's a pretty big roll, and it lasts a while. But you could just buy little pieces as well. You can buy little pre-cut pieces if you want to. I always buy the big roll because I use this a lot. I use zip ties a lot, and I use the double-sided sticky tape a lot. It's quite surprising that Griffith Park is essentially my backyard. And I hadn't really thought about that. Or you know how you think something could be like right in front of you and you don't really know, you don't think about it? So that's exciting. Boy, I'll tell you, this is a group right here. This might be a group of hikers. I'll tell you, I was really surprised that Mario's electric unicycle had the rim bent so bad, but I'm also not surprised because Mario is so fast and he does so many like things on his electric unicycle. I mean, he like is always jumping and pushing it to the limits. And I would think with his skill level that companies would be giving him electric unicycles. But I also read that because this industry is so small that I don't think they do that. So if you ride electric unicycles, you do it because you love it. That's my thoughts. That's just my own thoughts right there. When you ride these, you just love riding them. Okay, it looks like there's some... That's like a warning to stay out of there when they put those up. Someone may have been hurt there, or they're preventing someone getting hurt. Oh, there I go toward the middle. I gotta get away from that. I tend to drift toward the ruts and where the water washes out the road. And that's something I need to actively practice not going there. And I can't do that by looking at that, right? Because it's called target fixation. Where you go, you're gonna go where you're looking. That's on motorcycles, and it's apparently on electric unicycles too. I went right off the road the other day. I was filming it. I think that went up. I'm not sure if that video made it up because I was having so many problems with my uploads, and a lot of my videos just didn't make it. Because after like a week or two of something not loading, and then it said upload fail. And I'm not sure why it would do that. I'm not sure why it would say upload fail when it is uploading, but just real slow. So I'm not sure what causes that particular for it to give up, if I say it that way. Okay, I'm gonna start a new video. See you in a couple seconds. Stop recording.